Hello and welcome to Tuttle Data. Today I'm going to show you how to merge multiple Excel files using Power Query. For those that have never used Power Query before, it is a free Excel add-on. Allows you to pull in and work with multiple different data types and different sources. And I'll include how to download that and add it into Excel within the description below. So looking at our data structure that we have 7 files of customer data across all the months in 2020, and these are the files that we want to merge. And in those files, we have first name, last name, address, city, state, and zip code. Something to note here as well is the file format that we're working with. All the files we want to merge have to be the same. So whether it's a CSV or an Excel workbook, all the merged files need to have the same format. Otherwise, it will break the Power Query and just won't get anywhere. Additionally, all the columns that we have within the files need to be in the same order. So column A always needs to be first name, column B always has to be last name, and so on. So getting into the Power Query side, once we have it loaded up into Excel, we can click the Power Query tab and go to From File, click From Folder, which will bring up the folder path. And you can either browse or just copy in your path if you know it and click OK. Now from here, we're almost done. So what we have is a summary of the 7 files that we want to merge, and we can either combine and edit if we have things that we know we want to change, or if we know everything is good to go, we can combine and load. And so what this will do now is bring up the preview screen of what our data is going to look like in the output. And so we can see our first name, last name, and all the other information that we have within the files. Everything looks good, so let's click OK. And now what's happening is it's taking those 7 files that we have and merging them into one set of data. So as we can see here. So now all of our first name, last name, and other information that we have in the 7 files are now one. So the 1,000 rows from each are now 7,000 rows, and we're good to go. But an additional Power Query tip, so if you want to squeeze all you can out of your data, we can extract the month and year out of the source name or the file name as we saved it. And to do that, let's go to the Query tab, Edit Query. And what we want to do is add a column. Let's make it a custom column. And then for the formula we're going to enter is a text between delimiters. And we're basing it off of the source name or the file name that we have. And the leading delimiter is the underscore, and the end delimiter is going to be the period. So anything between those two is what we're going to extract. And in our case, it's month and year. So let's go ahead and name the column month year and click OK. And so now we see we have month year as a column. Let's go ahead and organize that there. And when we merge new files or add files into the merge, this will automatically extract that month year between those two delimiters that we selected. So it's super helpful if you wanted to pivot off of like month year or just months, and it makes things a lot easier. So let's go ahead and go home and close and load. And now we have our new column. And that's it. So if you like this video, please subscribe or follow for more data tips. And thanks for watching.